where do you get that? That is like, wow, complete alone here.
The scene is getting crowded, I'm a robber.
So, und jetzt geht's Streetball spielen. But my friends, here we go again. Joining with my basketball with the American ball from Spalding. Here we are at Graffiti court. We are in there already. A court which I like very, very much. And we go outside because there is the other ring. 1, 2, bam, now we are outside. Here is the small ring, you know. But that is a big, big board, one of the biggest boards of them all, where you can play outdoor. And indoor is the big cage. It is a very cool environment here, you know, cool vibes. And it is an outside court, you know, we have the city courts and the outside courts on the villages. But this is the closest to the city. not many people know it, especially when you are not from here. And cool graffiti style, you know, with the basketball. Absolutely a cool vibe. Sometimes there can come a car like now, but normally there are no cars, there is no street. You can only go in the park there. I show you that then. You have a bit table tennis, beach volleyball, as you have seen in the beginning, and this small court, you know, there you can start. Or here you can come also in winter, you know, because one thing here is in winter they have closed those courts, you know, the basketball court, also when you want to play football, and also the beach volleyball court, they are locked up. And also they did away the table tennis thing, but here no one says something, you know. To me, it never happened in winter. It's a nice place, you know. And yeah, you see the ring is a little bit downwards, that makes it odder. You see that it's not this, it goes down. But here you can use always the board, and the ball can go in, you know. But it is an own experience. But a cool ring. And here you can sit in the shadow, my bicycle in the shadow, and a very relaxing place. But here it depends when you come, because that is a yacht club and there are kids and there can be loud and dirt and this and that. And here is nothing anymore. When you watch there is a parking place, and then there is no street. And here you can come to a park, but there I don't go, how it is called, I don't like it too much, because that is a dog area, you know, behind, and there it can happen that the dog runs to you. But it is a cool environment, you see, here with the water. Wow, watch the color now. Wow, that is amazing. Or you see that color? Wow, that looks like in a film now. Wow. So you have a very relaxed place, and that is a kid's place, you know. The dogs are not allowed, but the people enter in here with dogs, because there is a dog area also, and it can happen that they run at you. But I want to show you that you see that, you know. It's really to relax here. You see, you can make a few things. A cool place, and there is nothing else anymore. You see, very cool place. You see, big. You see that? There's no one here. You can sit and relax. You see that bench where you can lay in the shadow. You can play here with the blaze. And there is a football thing, you know, but you never know if the ball goes in. You have a slide, you know, what we did. And there are a lot of things, you know. So very relaxing. But I have always the concern about the dogs, you know, they run then out, you see. But you see what I mean. Where do you get that? That is like, wow, complete alone here. As a kid, that would be the dream, you know. You see? Wow, that is amazing, you know. Such places, where do you find such places in the cities, you know? It's a little bit outside, but I mean, watch, here you can go up. You have for the kids there to relax, to sit on there. Here you can do sports, frisbee, and here you have those slides, you know. That is absolutely cool, you know. Very big, and no one here, you know. But a relaxing place that you have seen now how close this is to the court. You can relax there. And one thing what I want to tell you when I show the courts, the outside courts, when they are not in a big city, you know, outside in a village or so, normally you let the people from there play on the basketball court, because that is their village, their rules, and that is made for them. And when then all people come from the city, from other villages, that is not good, you know. I enter in with respect. When I see there are too many, I ask them, hey, can I play? And that is friendly. But when there are coming people showing up from other villages, that the people normally don't like, and normally those places there are written rules, you know, written rules, where stands it is only from the people from that village, you know. And so a little bit respect, don't come too often, not every single day with your friends. Oh, the water is amazing. The blue thing, you know, the blue lagoon. Oh, I heard a football now. Hey, they have stolen my basketball. You see, very cool thing. And here we enter in, you know, into the big court. That is also a nice court. No one in, but I heard a football. Have you heard that? And for indoor players, I can tell you right now, they will maybe not like it too much because of a few reasons. But you see, relaxing thing. Behind they have for the Kugelstoßen, you know, and it's also a relaxed thing. And because here is the drain on, you know, behind the court there's the drain, so you come not over there. There is nothing. Here you have seen is nature with the bark. There on exists also nothing. And there is relaxing thing for the people, you know, with garden, and for the older persons to the, how is it called, not curling, the Kugel, not Kugelstoßen, the, I don't know, boccia, such a thing, you know. So here we have a shower that you also have, you know. Back in the days that would be a dream to have a shower somewhere. Here you have water, you know. Watch out, yeah, it functions. But I give you a tip, it is warm. Always minimum 30 to 40 seconds that it gets cold, you know, because the warm water has a lot of bacteria and such thing. Here we have a beach volleyball court, which is surprisingly very clean and very good, you know. That is also a thing. And here we have it, my ball, and here the big basketball court. And now, when you know what all is around, that will become a very relaxing place. Or if you only see the court, you would think, okay, nice, but with the environment, here is a car. I have seen them, they were walking with the kids, you know, because there is nothing. That is why the people enter in here with dogs or with kids to make a walk. And you see here is the drain back there. The thing is, you know, two things, because that is a yacht club. When you come here to the wrong time, you have all teenagers here, and teenagers are loud, maybe shouting, expressing themselves, garbage, and on and on and on. So then you have maybe the wrong time. But like now, it is an absolute sensational place. I like it here very much. You know, I've seen here people playing. One time was a kid by rain, you know, complete by rain like we did it. That was also cool. And played football, trained by rain alone, you know, alone. The motivation by rain, football. And you have a 3-point line. But as always, if they are completely exact, I cannot tell you. They are, you know, on 3 courts, they are always a bit different. And you have good rings and good boards, but they are very old. You see the net is iron and it is completely rusty. Surprisingly, it still is on because the ring is damaged, you know. So you see the rust on the ring maybe. And the board, it is a very loud construction because you hear the thing, but the balls cannot fall out, or almost not. You will have no problem here, you know. To me, never happened. You have here the goal, so when you jump, I would not jump too much because it is very close, you see. And the thing here is, it is slippery. That is an important message, and that is why indoor players will not like it that much, because of the sand, you know. And when they are teenagers, they always walk in, out, in, out, in, out, and so the whole sand, as you see here, is all in. You see that? That is, you see, I can slide, you see? And so it can happen that you slide away, or you slide a bit and boom, and then break, and you know what I mean. So here, I would never run that fast. Here it is most of the times better than here, what my experience was, but don't run too fast, don't jump. So the camera was overheating again. Today it has 35 degrees, you know, around 35, 36 degrees, so very, very hot. And now we start with 2 boys on the small court, and I show you other thing what you see there, and then let's do it. So we are outside, and here you see, I think in all languages, you see that? Hello, welcome. But I don't know all the languages, you see? Welcome, that we know. You see that? All languages. Servus, and that is in Austrian, you know. And here. That is the first thing. Let's do it. So, other side. And as you see, the ball still is good, you know. We played it now a few times in different conditions, but still you see not much. Even the color, you know, is still there. Normally the color, you don't see that it's used up because of the color, but here that ball is still good, you know. It feels good. But now with the heat, you know, that you feel. But watch when we make the test. Wait, that's not straight. It is not. Yeah, it's hard to say, but the feeling here on that floor is it doesn't jump that high, you know. The first time the ball jumped too high, you know, but it was also the first time playing in 6 weeks. Now I have a better feeling, but still it is not too high. Wow, so my friends, absolutely cool court. Or one good thing is also that the ball, when it comes here, that can happen when the big rebounds are with the rubber balls. Here it cannot jump out because they have made a few meters here with that wall, you know. That is good. And one thing is, it is not completely straight, you know. The floor is that granulate, you know, rubber, bit granulate also in, but it is not completely straight. But it is not the wobbling version, the softness, but you feel that from the lot of playing, that sometimes when you dribble, the ball is not always straight, you know, and a little bit dirt can be in, you know, so always watch out. But surprisingly the sand is very good, you know, because I know other courts where the sand is not that fine and good, and here surprisingly it is. So from the Graffiti court, camera overheated again. It's really hot here, but I like that, you know. And also you have a bit granulate in the shoes, sand and granulate, so when you want to take expensive basketball shoes, maybe not the best option, but a very cool place. You have to know when you want to come here. I like it. It was very nice, and I hope you enjoyed the Graffiti court also. So we see us next time by the journey with my basketball. We see us.